The construction work on the Kumasi Kejetia Central Market redevelopment project could be heading for a halt over litigated land at the site. Brazilian firm Contractor Engineering says its work is being interrupted by a private developer whose structure interferes with re-engineered road and drainage systems. Officials say the lives of workers are under persistent threat as a result. Kejetia takes a look at the issue in this special feature.
Phase 1 of the $260 million project for construction of over 10,000 stores and reconstruction of the Kejetia terminal had been scheduled to be completed in January next year. There are, however, fears the deadline could be missed due to a dispute over a parcel of land earmarked for construction of utility installations. On February 17 this year, a Kumasi High Court ordered the contractor to stop work within 60 meters from a private property by All-State Construction. Consequently, part of the already constructed new Kejetia market would have to be demolished if the court ruling stay. The private developer has put up a story building a few meters to one of the entrances of the new Kejetia market. It has blocked drainage system and the road network. A development official say can open the new market up to perennial flooding. City authorities accused the private developer of obtaining what they describe as a fictitious permit. Though a 24-hour demolition notice contained in a letter dated September 20, 2017 has elapsed, the private developer remains adamant. Unidentified persons are said to have fired warning shots from an unclear direction last week when city authorities attempted to demolish the structure. Emmanuel Danso is a consultant at Contractor Engineering Limited.
It's true, because as part of the development that is ongoing at Kejetia, we'll have a series of these threats from the All-State Construction Company Managing Director, because the development that is ongoing now is not helping the project at all. There have been so many, interventions or blockages that he has been doing now. He has put up a new structure, and that structure is not helping, because we'll have before the project starts, it was not there. But now he has developed it. And now we need to do a lot of alignment, which will not help the project in any way. As a matter of fact, we've stopped working on that area.
Waste, electrical, gas, water, ventilation systems, among others, cannot be installed. Officials of Avant-Garde Design Services, consultants to the project, declined comment because KMA has not granted them the permission to speak to the media. However, a letter dated September 18, 2017, signed by the resident engineer and addressed to the city mayor, warns of dire consequences for the project. It cites ineffective drainage system, restriction of pedestrian access, difficulty in fire evacuation and perennial flooding as potential risk.
We're having fence that's between his property, former Capital Plus building, that is his property. So we had a fence, but we realized that he removed the fence and then started developing the place. And later we also got information from our security officers that there were gunshots during the night when KMA had wanted to come and do their own investigation or wants to do, I think, demolition and other stuff. There were a lot of gunshots. And the other day to realize that KMA market conveners from the assembly paid a visit there, and that also brought a lot of fights between his workers and the assembly members. The serious part of it is that the market will not be in operational. Why? Because it's like building a whole car without engine. That is the engine of the facility. So we cannot do anything. we will not get water, we will not get electricity, we will not get gas, we will not get a lot. It's a utility area for the project.
Members of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly have tasked the mayor, Osei Entry, to act decisively to address the issue. Presiding member Abraham Bwedi, who confirmed the firing of gunshots, suspects an unnamed powerful hand is pushing the developer.
He was building at the night. He did most of the project in the night. So before we realized, the project was at even the second floor. So we decided, the engineer decided to go and pull it down. And that night, if you are aware or if you have heard it, the man was at the top throwing, guns. He's trying to shoot the people who were coming to do the demolition at. He fired gunshots. Yeah, he fired gunshots, about 6 or 7. That is Kumasi for you. Somebody hiding somewhere, pushing somebody to do a lot of things.
City Mayor Osei Entry told the Kumasi Traditional Council lawyers of KMA will meet the private developer this week. Attempts to reach the private developer have been unsuccessful as several phone calls and text messages to establish contacts remain unanswered. Back to the streets of Kumasi. Residents, especially motorists, continue to compete with pedestrians as well as traders for space. Traffic in the central business district has become unbearable.
There is too much congestion because of the new Kejetia market project. We don't have a terminal until work is completed. Drivers pick and offload passengers anywhere. The contractor should speed up. I have been in this traffic for more than an hour now. It is so terrible. Once the Kejetia market is completed, it will ease. I learned new terminals are being constructed for us. It will restore Kejetia's new status.
From Kumasi, for Joy News, Kejetia reporting.